All right, so you were starting to tell me about Toby Turner. I've never heard of Toby Turner, so
Oh yeah.
enlighten me.
So right now the deal on YouTube is that there's one of the bigger YouTubers out there goes by the name of Toby Turner, and he runs this channel where he's real lighthearted and jovial and has a good time. And but apparently, what's come out lately is there's a girl, and I forget her name, but she put a Tumblr post up about how Toby Turner abuses drugs and he's wild and crazy, and that he raped her. And that's the big allegation. That's what the big deal is that the word rape getting thrown in there. And so that's caused a lot of controversy because, first of all, people didn't want to believe it. They didn't think, oh, not Toby, not him.
Right.
And then some other girls came forward and kind of like backed up at least not the rape allegations, but at least the allegations of drug abuse and the fact that he's kind of a womanizer and he gets around all that, whatever.
That's not illegal.
Yeah, that's not breaking any laws. There's nothing wrong with that. So far, only one rape allegation has come forward, and what has a lot of people kind of debating back and forth is the fact that YouTube is not 911. If something like that happens, if someone commits a crime against you, why wouldn't you go to the police first? Why are you going to make this public display of, this is what happened to me and I'm a victim and all this stuff? If you're a victim, you need to go to the police, YouTube's not the place to go for something like that. And so a lot of people are under the impression that this girl is in fact just trying to promote her own social media accounts and her own career by kind of throwing him under the bus and causing a lot of controversy. So nobody's actually really sure one way or the other. Did he do it? Did he not do it? And so what I've heard so far is that it's a possibility because he has been known to slip Molly in girls' drinks and without them knowing about it.
Like Bill Cosby.
And he's pulling a little Bill Cosby there.
So this guy's a big YouTuber. I've never heard
Huge. He's got like a little toy of himself in Walmart, and that's what the girl claims too, is that she was either in Toys R Us or Walmart or something like that, and they had broken up and they had been apart for a while, and she saw this doll of Toby Turner and she had a breakdown and wanted to run up and tell people like he's a drug user and he's a rapist and all this stuff. And I think what, it could go either way. He could, because from what I've seen, yeah, he's a dirtbag, like he's a piece of trash, But is he a rapist? I don't know.
Well, that goes back to, you've been following my channel for a long time.
Absolutely.
My old channel.
Yeah.
And you've seen me get into it with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I've seen people that I've gotten into it be accused of stuff like this.
Yeah.
And
this isn't the first time the whole accusation thing has gone down.
You've seen me go, look, I don't like that guy either, but if you're going to make these kind of accusations, you better have a lot of fucking evidence.
And what are we talking about here? We're talking about the monograph situation.
Right.
Yeah.
People know I've got into it with him back in the day, but people started throwing those accusations around on him.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, I had my beef with him too back in the day, but if you could wreck people's lives. It's not that hard to figure out who it is. I know your personal name.
Yeah.
And if I just didn't like you for some reason,
you could trash me.
And I put in drummer in a bunch of numbers. Is that what Lambdog's?
Something like that. Something about a bunch of numbers.
Fucking Lambdog. Drummer,
prime numbers.
Drummer 629431152. But so if you ever mention to somebody a potential employer that you have a YouTube channel and they look it up and all these accusations start flying. So you said the guy's probably a dirtball or maybe he's a womanizer or whatever. Now, are these just scorned women that are like, he fucked him and left him and just didn't give two shits. So now they're mad and
it's a definite possibility. It's definitely a possibility. But at the same time, there's a counter to that argument of women saying, you should never, I don't know about question, but you should never, make a victim feel bad about speaking out. And I get that argument. I totally understand that. But we don't know if this girl's telling the truth. And in order to prove your case, you would need some kind of evidence that...
I want to see your paperwork from a rape kit.
Yeah, exactly. Why didn't she go to the police? That's my thing. It's don't go to social media. And even if you waited for a period of time, it's still at least make a police report or do something to verify or validate your claims before going public with it. Because honestly, I feel like there's a real possibility that she's just a salty ex, and her career's not going the way she wants it to. Obviously, she's somebody who looks up to these big YouTubers and is trying to climb the chain. And what's the quickest way to get up there? Controversy and drama. Yeah. And there's a real possibility that it could be a combination of both. I don't know if she was, the fact was she was slipped Molly, and there's other women that have come forward. Allegedly, you're right. We need to be throwing allegedly on top of all this. So far, all of this is strictly our opinion and no factual basis in it.
In my opinion, I'm just allegedly, this guy's a Bill Cosby type.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And so we don't really know, and she didn't take the right steps. So let this be a learning lesson for anyone for the future. If this happens to you, go to the police. Don't go to YouTube. Don't go to social media. And handle it the right way, because the only thing you're going to be doing by going to social media is making yourself look bad. And that one action makes your whole story questionable.